obviously not the result that you were looking for, but incredible fight. I mean, we were saying maybe the best fight in the history of the division so far.
Ah, yeah, I keep saying that. The more you guys say it, the more everyone else will think it, because they just have you guys think for them. So keep saying that. Thanks.
Well, what did you think about it? I mean, were you in there? Did it feel like a special fight? Because I mean, you were obviously in some trouble at times, but you were throwing as well.
It did, you know, like I probably got rocked like once or twice, but I was using a lot of head movement, and I felt like the crowd was reacting to me getting hit in the forehead a lot and ducking at the same time. But she was definitely really strong. She was able to push me back into the cage, and every now and then I was able to tag her, maybe wobble her a bit. So yeah, I definitely knew after the second round, like I had to knock her out. Like I knew, like this, I have to knock her out if I want to win this fight. And I tried. And you know, when I heard the applause afterwards, I knew that at least the fans enjoyed it. So it's good.
Did she surprise you that she was able to keep up that pace the entire fight?
Yeah, you know, I thought she'd slow down, and she actually did. I mean, the first round there was a lot more pressure, but I don't know. I just felt a little more tentative than I wanted to. I really wanted to open up more, but I was still worried about the takedown. She didn't go for the takedown as much as I thought she would. So yeah, I don't know. I think it's just another learning experience, and we got a lot of material to work on, and just putting on the gas first round instead of coasting a little bit. So yeah.
And last thing for me, I mean, I think she's potentially a number one contender. She might walk into a title shot next. So I mean, the way that you were able to hang in there with her tonight, does that give you some type of encouragement for knowing, where you stand in the future?
Yeah, I mean, hopefully people appreciate the show that I put on, and hopefully I could get back in there as soon as possible, maybe against, another strawweight ranked in the top 10, so I can keep just building my experience and getting my ranking up, because, I'm in it for the long run. I'm not trying to, get the belt and retire. I want to keep fighting. I want to be like Neil Magny, like Donald Cerrone, just be in there as much as possible, make as much money as possible, make as many fans as possible. I want to be the fan favorite. I want to be like, Korean Zombie, just up in everybody's face, throwing, and putting on a good show, and hopefully winning next time. So.
I think a lot of us are aware of your run in Invicta that got you back here. I mean, overall, how did the experience of this week feel to you and the fight? Just everything that you went through on that journey to get back here, what did that encompass for you?
It was kind of weird because, in the morning I was really nervous, and then the closer I got to the fight, my nerves kind of subsided, and then when I was in the cage, I felt totally kind of zen almost. So I think Invicta really prepared me for this whole experience of just being back in the UFC. I felt more nerves in my last fight in Invicta than I did in this fight. So I think it was a really good foundation for me to go back and get those wins and kind of just get that confidence in myself enough to face someone like Andrade and go in there with, just full throttle and believe I can knock her ass out. So yeah, it was good. It was a good experience for me.
Going back to your toughness, do you feel were you surprised at all by yourself by what was going on in there? Like you said, you got rocked once or twice, and it seemed like we could see it happening, but you reacted so quickly. I'm pretty sure it surprised her as well. And then on top of that, do you feel like that's something you can replicate in future fights as well?
Yeah, definitely. I don't think that there's that many people who can hit like her, who are that strong. She has huge traps, so that's she's a hook machine. And one thing that surprised me was her ability to close that distance with the hooks. So yeah, like I said, a lot of it was on the forehead, but every now and then she'd hit me in the chin. I was like, oh, okay. How it landed, gotta hit you back, or else they're gonna stop it. So yeah, I don't know. I had a lot of confidence going into this, and I still do. I'm still happy with the way I reacted, even though I got swarmed. So yeah, I'm obviously I'm upset, but at least I have a lot of material to go back in, as opposed to if it was our first round stoppage or something like that. I can look back at the footage and say, okay, this is what I did wrong. This is how we're gonna fix it, and I'm in a good place to fix all of that. So yeah.
You changed your walkout song.
It's different every time.
Oh, it's different every time? Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's a different one.
Well, you usually more of a metal girl, and
yeah. Well, Misfits was kind of my first introduction into the kind of punkish type music. music, and then I started moving into metal, and but like Skulls has always been like kind of like my theme song, you know, chopping off girls' heads and putting on my wall. So, so I feel like it's very fitting for a female MMA fighter.
Was that? I know you had the loss, but how was that walkout? You know, back in the big arena, the big speakers. How was that feeling for you?
Like I said, it was a lot more zen than it used to be. I remember just being really like kind of nervous, a little unsure, like, oh, do I hit people's hands? Do I walk forward? Do I run? Do I like, you know? There was a lot more like guesswork. I felt more like I was pretending that I knew what I was doing, but now I feel like, you know, with that experience, and just the fact that, you know, it's not going to be a one-off like 3-4 fights. I'm going to be doing this up into the double digits. So yeah, it was very zen for me to be back in the UFC and doing that walk again.
You mentioned you would like to face a top 10 opponent. Do you have a name in particular? Was there a lady you were like?
I don't want any of those bitches who are too scared to fight Andrade. Or maybe I did. Maybe I did. If you got the call for Andrade, I want to fight your ass. Yeah, I don't care. I just, whoever's ready, whoever wants to scrap, I'm really confident in myself now. I'm confident in my takedown defense, confident in getting back up on my feet, confident in my submissions, you know, and you know, obviously confident in my striking. So whoever's available, whoever wants to scrap, I'm ready to jump in there as soon as possible, as soon as like this swelling goes down. So maybe not Brooklyn, but I told Brian to tell Shelby Brooklyn. So we'll see.
And this confidence, you know, that you now have, is that from just being at Alliance for so long, or did it take all those wins, or is it just a combination of everything?
Everything, you know, like I'm training with the best in the world. I'm training with Jessica Penne. I'm training with, you know, Beck Rollins. Like, I'm training with people who are fighting the best in the world and who are the best in the world. And everyone has their own strengths, and I feel like I'm in a good spot to be able to just soak that up and, you know, take from them what strengths they have and use it for my own advantage. So yeah, and then I'm also training with a lot of good, what are they called? Flyweights. Flyweight men. And, you know, and my coaches are awesome. So, like, I really feel like the place that I am now is a place where I can grow and just continue to become, like, a well-rounded fighter as opposed to just a Muay Thai fighter that has good takedown defense.